So, a lot of YouTubers who are sponsored by NordVPN or any other VPN provider tell you that without a VPN, your entire data would be exposed to everyone on the internet. And they're right, but they're also not. In this video, I will show you why your data is secure in most cases, how you can recognize if your data is secure, and if you really need a VPN. I'm not saying that a VPN is trash and useless. A VPN is only useful to connect to an unsecure website, which mostly doesn't even exist anymore in the modern web. If you live in the European Union, you're lucky because every website in Europe by a company is enforced to use a secure connection. I made two little web servers myself. One is using the unsafe HTTP, and the other is using the encrypted HTTPS. They both work in the exact same way, and here they are. I have a simple form with username, password, credit card, PIN, email, secret on both sides. The only difference, one is using HTTPS and the other is not using HTTPS. It's using the normal HTTP protocol. And as you can see, Chrome already says this connection to this website is not secure. And here it says that the connection is secure with a valid certificate. Also, I'm using a tool called Wireshark to fetch and read any data my computer is sending or receiving. Here you can see all the data. So let's open it up, give it a little reset. And this basically is the IP of the server, and the port 443 is for the secure connection and 80 is for not secure connection. Alright, let's send some data over the encrypted server first. We tell that we want to listen to this port. This is the unencrypted data. Now let's send some data. A username, a password, a credit card number with my PIN, an email, and a secret. Let's submit. And we can already see that we have some data. Let's repeat the same for the secure connection. We tell port 443, here's nothing. We type in the exact same data, some random numbers, email at email.de, and a secret. Let's submit. And we can see we have some data here too. Let's first look at the unsecure connection, then the insecure HTTP protocol. Here we can see that my computer made a connection to the server, acknowledged, and here we have our first post, our first data. And here you can already see my username, my secret password, which I spelled wrong, my credit card, the PIN, the email, password, and the submit. All this is exposed to anyone who is hiding in my network or is just in the middle of this website. Or if someone tries to beat the website, if someone hacks a DNS server and types his own address to redirect to his server to copy it, then he can also see my private information. Now let's look at the port 443, which is the secure connection. And this looks a lot different. We can see the normal TCP protocol with the TLS. Now TLS means Transport Layer Security. It's currently on version 1.3. And here we have client hello sent to the server, which means that we want to build an encrypted connection. Let's look for some data we sent and application data. This is what we sent. And you can already see here that the only thing we can see is the encrypted application data. which is this entire string of garbage. It looks like garbage. We can't read it. We can't read what I sent over the connection. And that applies to literally anything I'm doing with the server. I can go through different requests and different data types, but everything I sent is encrypted and simply not readable. If we go back to the HTTP protocol on port 80, we can see anything. We can see Windows NT 10 using Chrome 90. That's my language. And here we can see username, ban, password, secret password, credit, PIN. That's all we can see right here. So, is a VPN completely useless and a waste of money? Well, maybe. The downsides of a VPN: it costs money, reduces your bandwidth, and can be annoying if it makes trouble. If you just want your data to be encrypted and safe on the internet, then HTTPS is all you need to look for. If the web page doesn't have HTTPS, don't share your confidential information with it. Now, what's the point of a VPN then? Well, using HTTPS, as you can see in my Wireshark, it's still visible where I'm sending the data to. 262.141.37.203. That's the destination of my little web server where I'm sending the data. Also, I forgot to tell that not only HTTPS uses a secure connection, even the messenger Telegram uses a secure connection. As we can see here, they use SSL v2, even though SSL is deprecated and not considered that safe anymore, but it's still encrypted. And a lot of services use that, like WhatsApp uses it, Telegram uses it, and a lot of apps which send their data. If you're interested in what apps or what services you're using are encrypted or not, you can download Wireshark for free and inspect your whole network. And then you can see if your services, if they are encrypted or unencrypted. A VPN even hides that. So I made a little chart to explain it better to you. Here we have HTTP, HTTPS, and a VPN. Now, HTTP, it doesn't encrypt the destination or your data. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't use HTTP. You can still use HTTP for any web page where you don't give confidential information, like a simple forum where you want to read something or an article or the news. Like if you just read a web page and don't send any confidential data to it, then HTTP works just fine. But as soon as you want to buy stuff or want to log into a page, then you should use HTTPS, because HTTPS encrypts all your data so no one can see what data you're sending to the web server. And if you even want to hide where you're going, then you should use a VPN, because a VPN hides the destination, it hides the data you're sending, and it can even avoid geo-blocking. Like you can pretend you're in Canada or in Germany or in the USA. So, I hope I could help you with this video. If I did, consider to leave a like. I'm also always happy to see feedback in the comments. And if you have any more questions, feel free to ask.